Do you want to get well? Hey, welcome back to another Core Connections video. This is content created to help you think, feel, and live with more purpose in your life. That's today's question. Do you want to get well? And that comes out of the biblical book of John at chapter 5, when Jesus shows up at the pool of Bethesda, and there's a man there that's been sick for years. And one of the big questions Jesus asked him is, do you want to get well? Now, that's almost funny because that sounds so obvious that someone's been sick for years and years and years. Of course they want to get well, but do you really want to get well? I encounter a lot of people through counseling, and I'll just be honest, I don't mean to sound ugly here, some of them don't want to get well. Because, let's be honest, sometimes our hurt and our pain and our struggles become our identity, and we become so, I'm going to use this term, we become so comfortably miserable in our identity that we don't want to change them. So my big question for you today, with whatever you're struggling with, is it your marriage? Is it your parenting? Is it family dynamics, relationships with your parents? Is it a boss at work or a coworker? Is it whatever it is, do you want to get well? Because you really need to decide, do I want to get well, before you take that next step. Now that next step is, what are you willing to do to get well? How radical are you willing to take it to do the thing that you need to do to get well? Jesus asked the man, do you want to get well? Because that's where it starts. And if you can't honestly answer that and say, yeah, I'll do anything it takes to make this better, then maybe you're not ready to get well. And that's okay. You don't have to feel guilty about that. But it's a big question that we need to ask. Do I want to get well? Or am I a little bit comfortable in my misery, in the place that I am? It's almost become my identity a little bit. Give that some thought. Post some comments. Ask a question in the comments. We'll talk more about this. And I will see you right back here next week on another Core Connections video.